Okay, so we're going to talk about Shizzy and the Scruface drama real quick. If you don't know who Shizzy is a YouTuber, a rapper, and a comedian who goes by the name of 6 Seconds. And he's pretty much the OG YouTuber of like anime raps and, you know, video game raps and all that. I've known Shizzy for over a decade. I used to watch his content when I was like 9-10 years old, along with Shofu's, and I also, you know, watched a lot of the Pokemon ciphers from 2012 or 2013 to, you know, the recent one they made in 2024. The Pokemon ciphers sound good. It sounds even fire even, but the concept and some of the bars now, looking back at it, kind of corny.
Catch me in a trap, bitch. Flyer than a Flygon. I'm the best. Disagree, I'll break your fucking D.
And Scruface is pretty much a reaction channel. Okay, so they pretty much got into it because Shizzy is saying that Scruface kind of did him dirty. So these two men have been friends for a little bit. Apparently they knew each other since 2012, but they started hanging out maybe around like 2024, 2025-ish. Pretty much their beef started because Scruface reacted to the Pokemon 2024 cipher in a way that was very disrespectful.
So I originally wasn't gonna do this because I mean, it wasn't really tickling my fancy.
What a great way to start the video.
But then I went to LA for the Grand National Tour show with Shizzy. And I almost was like, oh yeah, Shizzy is on this. Let me see what he was talking about. And then, I'm gonna keep it real tall. Everybody need to thank Shofu because Shizzy taught me that Shofu was Nigerian. I didn't even know that till a few days ago. So after he said that, I said, oh, okay, well, he basically my family, whether he like it or not. So we got to see what he talking about.
Skipping over people and not really understanding the references in the cipher, making a complete ass of himself.
I'm faster with it, create after image, how to fight dumb. I'm with my J, he passed the blade.
Create after image, how to fight dumb.
Now, obviously, there's more to the story because Shizzy's video is over 3 hours long. Yes, I watched the full video. And it's obviously pretty much about Shizzy's experience with Scruface as a friend and all the extra shit, but I'm pretty much going to focus on what's been going on between Scruface, Shizzy, and another one of Scruface's friends called Munfu. I'm going to be completely honest with you, I do not know who that is. Now, apparently throughout this drama, Shizzy's mother was in the process of passing away. And I think the whole beef that Scruface created with the Pokemon Cypher people started a few months before that, and him having the repercussions of that beef happened while Shizzy was pretty much fucked up about his grandmother passing away of cancer. So the beef between Shizzy and Scruface is linked through that.
Then he says, yeah, as long as there's no Pokemon in it. And I reply with, well, yeah, it wouldn't make sense for you to react to anything with Pokemon in it considering you don't watch or play the games and you're not necessarily knowledgeable in Pokemon. Not that I necessarily rap about Pokemon outside of the cipher, but you feel what I'm saying. What's said is said. And he was like, yeah, people keep on telling me to react to the Pokemon cipher y'all did, and I ain't trying to do that. And I said, word. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to. Then he pauses and goes, you know what? I should react to it and skip over everybody I don't like, and I ain't gonna care. And he laughs a little bit. And I look at him and I go, I don't think that's a good idea. Niggas is not gonna take that shit well. And Scruface John laughs and goes, I ain't gonna care. They could talk shit if they want to. And I'm like, all right, I guess. I don't know though. And we continue the drive. I wrote it off as a joke. Remember, I told this nigga not to do it. As previously stated, he talks about how much he loves his family and his brother and And I say, yeah, y'all Nigerian niggas go hard for y'all family. I respect the fuck out of that shit. This nigga Shofu goes hard for his brothers. And Ugly Face John looks at me and he goes, Shofu's Nigerian? And I go, yeah, you ain't know that? Scru goes, nah, oh, I'm definitely about to react to the cipher now. And I go, what? Why? He goes, to support my Nigerian brothers and give it more of a look. Which is very fucking hilarious to me considering that when this nigga finally did the reaction, you skipped over all the Nigerian niggas. You stupid, dumb, idiot fuck.
Okay, now in my opinion throughout all this, Scruface is obviously an idiot. Because why react to the Pokemon 2024 cipher by skipping a bunch of people, completely disrespecting them, and by not understanding any references that were thrown in the cipher? Obviously, people were going to get offended by that. And now you expect to have someone that was involved in the Pokemon's 2024 cipher, someone who's your friend that was involved in the cipher, say something about a beef that you created.
This guy is fucking stupid.
In Shizzy's video, there's even like like a part where he said that Scruface's friend pulled up to his crib around like 9:30 in the morning and basically threatened Shizzy because of all this. Even told him that he was gonna come back with a gun or something.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
So this goofy ass nigga laying on top of me, and I'm like, oh, this nigga's serious. He wanna get it popping. So I plant my feet and I stand up. Cause again, the nigga is not stronger than me. He's just fat. I don't work out for no reason. And I stand up and I push this nigga. Had to fix the camera angle. So I stand up and I push this nigga. So now, this big for nothing ass nigga is standing in front of me. So I'm all right. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be what it's gonna be then. So I'm up. This big for nothing ass nigga looks at me and goes, and doesn't throw the punch. Literally just, that's it? You curl your lip at me and go, and I'm just looking at the nigga like, mind you, I'm still in my boxers. I'm about to beat this nigga the fuck up in my boxers. Look what this nigga got me doing. And the nigga doesn't throw the punch because he's a bitch. I just finished moving this nigga like baby weight. Nigga goes, like, what the oh, come on, my nigga. If you gonna pop, pop. So I'm looking at this nigga and I'm like, oh, all right. Because the nigga clearly don't want to fight. So I turn my back to this nigga and I get to adjusting my little statues because I love my little Uganda knuckles. And when this fat nigga threw all his mass on me, the chair slid and the nigga fell over. And I got OCD about my babies. I don't give a fuck. So I turn my back to this nigga to adjust my statues. You don't turn your back to somebody that's actually a threat to you. So I'm adjusting my statues and shit like that. And I hear this big bitch ass nigga go, hey, yo, make that shit right or I'm coming back with something.
Over petty internet beef, bruh? I've also seen Scruface's video. The fact that he didn't denounce his friend one time says a lot about his character and also says a lot about their emotional intelligence. Throughout the entire video, he's just pretty much repeating what Shizzy is saying while also misconstruing what he's saying.
Same thing. I did wrestle.
Nah, but the jewelry was kind of lit though. You know what I'm saying? He did have some shit on. He had the, you know what I mean? He had the, you know what I mean? I ain't really got it like that. But when a nigga come together, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Somebody's help. It was because same thing with the wrestling.
Trying to make sure y'all don't see no boxes before one of y'all try to jump on me. My bad.
Same thing. I did WrestleMania. Same thing with the 420 festival that we went together. Shizzy never spent a red cent.
A dime. Never. I never spent a dime around this nigga. Never. Even when I needed to go to his crib, I said this. Even when I needed to go to his crib, that nigga would shoot me to Ubi.
The last thing we do together is we go to the Baby Keem. No, not Baby Keem. I just went there. We did the GNX LA show. I remember when we're driving up to LA, and this goes to the second part, the cipher.
Yes.
The Pokemon cipher. This is one of the greatest. This is one of those moments where you lied so crazy in the video. I went, oh my God. Shizzy, I'm looking
at you too, my brother.
At you.
I'm looking.
I only did that Pokemon cipher because you told me to, bro.
Brother, when the Pokemon cipher came out, I made one attempt to get you to react to it. And you didn't want to do it because you didn't fuck with a couple niggas on there and you don't know a lot about Pokemon, and I left it be. Us talking in the car is when it came back up.
Completely missing the point in the entire video. So if Scruface never reacted to the Pokemon cipher in the first place, this drama would have never happened. There is one thing that I really don't agree with on Shizzy's part. I don't really agree with the whole, oh, let's squash the beef by catching the fade and by fighting.
Despite all the fuck ass shit that y'all niggas have done to me and everybody else, even though y'all niggas was too pussy to run my fade.
The whole catching fade shit to squash a beef is just teenager shit. Like, you guys are literally in your mid-30s now. Anyways, that was my thoughts on the situation. I think Scruface is, I don't know, I think he's an idiot. Peace.